Dang, the dogs are leaving me alone today.
What's up? What?
The dogs are leaving me alone. I don't see them in the background messing around no more.
They're chilling, bro. They're chilling.
They're gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna wait till Dad's live, and then I'm gonna freaking, hey, I'm start
Exactly,
chewing
right?
up."
Yeah, he's not live, bro.
They said, "Hey, we're gonna wait till he talks about his game. I'm gonna start squeaking the toy."
Right? Yo, episode 5. We've been doing that shit for 5 weeks in a row. Let's go.
Consistency.
Consistency is the name of the game. 5 weeks in a row. Let's go. We're here. We're out here. All the shirts arrived. So the
Let's
process
go.
is going. Let me go ahead. I think I got everything correct right now. I'm gonna just pop up. I think since we don't have a guest, I think we can just stay with the ESPN page on
Yeah.
for a majority of this. So let's just throw that in the back. Right there. Perfect. Looking good. All right, yeah, we'll keep that there. I actually think I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. So I want to make it wide still. So how do I do that? So let's shrink to fit, transform, fit to screen, and then just drag the bitch down. There we go. That looks
You're gonna make
good.
it
That looks good.
where it ends below us, or what?
Yeah, well, just because like when I'm at the top of my screen, it's cutting into us,
Yeah.
So now I know like kind of mid range a little bit. Like I'm gonna pull it up a little bit because we don't need to see like the internet bar, search bar and shit.
Yeah, just the goods.
Yeah, just the good. So there we go. I just didn't want it cut off in case anyone is watching that way. So all right, week 5. Up and down, kind of. I think there's some shit that wasn't supposed to happen on paper.
Oh, exactly.
So like matchups that you were just so confident in because of stats. Okay, because of stats, not necessarily just like, oh yeah, this team always beats this team. No, the stats this year were going in a favor, and you're like, all right, well this is the number 1 defense, and this is the number 2, and blah blah blah, and then this should work, and
Yeah.
all that
It's
shit got thrown out the fucking window.
it's gonna be a shootout. No point scored. What the
No fucking point score. Yeah, all that bullshit about Detroit. We have the number 1 offense in the league.
Hey, where at?
Damn, Bill Belichick humbled your
He shut
ass
them down quick.
real quick because they didn't get shit and they got 29 points put on them. So,
Yeah, they had no defense, absolutely no offense.
absolutely none, dude. It was insane. And of course, this is the week I'm like, yeah, I picked up some guys from Detroit. Yeah, number 1 offense. Yeah, fuck me, right?
The thing is, too, is like looking ahead. You like it's a double down. You picked them up for last week. They didn't do nothing. This week they're on bye.
Oh my gosh, yeah, dude.
So you got 2 weeks of no productivity.
And that's the thing. Like, I just like I did not look into buys.
Yeah.
Buys fucking snuck up on me big time. So like this week I was in panic mode, like waiting for the waiver wire to hit. Like,
Hey,
what the
please tell me I
hell?
got them.
I am I just gonna have nobody like play in the slot because I'm not dropping this guy. Like it
Yeah,
was
that's the problem too.
really
Is
bad.
the players you have on bye are good players.
Yeah, they're my RB1s. They're my receiver ones. Like there's nobody I can just be like, I'll just start
I
to
don't.
pick
Yeah,
someone up off the waiver every week. Like, no.
they're two
There's
bangers.
and dude, together, man, I was just like, what the hell?
Because what are you on like a 2-win streak now?
Yeah, no, I'm on
Or one,
a
one week,
one, but
one loss, one loss.
I was 0-2, then I beat you,
Me,
but then I lost to Travis,
yeah, and then you won. You beat a
and
Tondo.
then I beat Atondo this week. So, spoiler alert, your boy won. But yeah, let's just jump into it. I'll start off. We're gonna stay in my division, and we're going with uh G-Ram versus Nick. So these were 2, 3, and 1 teams going at it. Top of my division. I'm over here just trying to get out of last, but Jesus Christ, was this
Look
a
at that.
blowout?
Look at that point total. Oh my god.
165 to 46
46.
points. And I thought
Wah, wah, wah. He
we'll
needs some milk.
we'll play it tough.
That's tough, bro.
And let's see. Man, everybody needs some milk, huh?
He needs some
Dude, everyone
milk.
on the whole roster. And you also got a goose egg.
Oh, and we got some for that. Look at that goose egg. It sucks because I'm a Raider fan. It's Darren Waller, hamstring injury. He didn't get shit.
Is
But-
-2 worse than a goose egg?
-2 is worse. Oh man, but -2, I don't even have something on the soundboard for -2, bro.
Yeah, like what do you even say? Like, what do you even do?
Oh no, man. This is just crazy.
I mean, I wish we could have Nick on just to see like what it felt like to be almost scored 4 times as many points on.
Yeah, and the thing is, dude, is like
Like he didn't even almost get doubled.
remember
It's like a quarter of that.
when we were talking about this game, we were like, hey, they got a lot of people going against each other.
Yeah.
Travis Etienne, James Robinson. Etienne
Yeah.
had 11.
Yep.
Robinson had 3.9. So, he won that side. Then we had Waddle and
Against
Tyreek.
Hill.
Nick won that one, but it was 6 to 2.3. Remember? We were
Yeah.
like, there's no way they're going to do good. So those were accurate fucking assessments by us. We said Josh Allen was going to have to pull away in this game for him. And then
43 points.
I don't think we did not expect
An
Mostert
absolute blowout.
for 18.
Yeah, that
Like-
is an oddball. We're shooting for 9 to be happy.
Yeah, you had Devontae go off, dude. That was only off of like 3 catches, dude.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
3 catches, 1 touchdown, 125 yards. Like, yo, that's
Yes.
crazy.
Insane, bro. And
that-
one shoved camera guy.
That's what I was gonna say. Hey, and 1 police filing.
And one hospital visit, right? Oh my god, dude.
Yo, I'll tell you what, dude. If I was that camera guy, my neck.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
I need about 3 million. Oh.
You know how much PTSD I have? Every time I
Dude.
walk by someone, I'm just scared now.
Yo.
Scarred me for life, bro.
They can't even tell, but I can't see it. I'm opening my eyes.
I know, right? Who goes there? Oh my gosh. But yeah, it was just a mop up on that side. We had Cooper Kupp came in with 20. That's almost
Everything got beat.
expected now. Andrews 15, the Niners D.
15.
And then just to add some salt in the wound, we had the Chargers defense go for negative points.
Dude, that's rough.
Yeah, and then the only saving grace was Kenneth Walker. Did Penny get hurt last week during the game, or was he already hurt?
I think he got hurt this game, didn't he?
I think it was this game, right? So no, we didn't know yet about Penny being out. So
Oh, no. It was week.
it was last week then.
Oh, no, yeah, it was this week. It was this week.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was this prior week.
Okay. So, not much he can do. That the Swift and Jonathan Taylor combo for him is killing him right now. Having those guys on the bench is just hurting so much, but
Dude, that's like your 2 studs, bro.
yeah, exactly. Those are the people that need to get you 20, 30, maybe 50 combined to carry
Yeah.
to carry that load, and man, is it not
thing-
happen?
The thing is just like you have those 2 guys in, you ain't starting J.K. Dobbins or James Robinson.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's ultimately better.
Yeah.
One of those guys does better than both those guys put together.
And then Waller's usually a double digit play, so that's tough. Now you got to go and look for a tight end because I don't know, but hamstring's gonna linger. It is.
And tight end is the weakest field.
Yeah, it's gonna be
You
hard.
have like 3 or 4 good ones. That's it.
That's it. Yeah. So Stuff's looking really rough for Nick going
Nick right now.
forward. It's kind of
Injuries
tough.
are really hurting him.
Yeah.
Because even the thing is, like, even if Jonathan Taylor and DeAndre Swift come back, right? He's got Kenneth Walker, but he also got Kareem Hunt. So you can't start 4 running backs. What are you gonna do? You're gonna try to trade off someone for a decent receiver or something? Or
Yeah, exactly. And that's where the receiving court's got to get better. And I don't even know because I'm in the same boat, dude. I don't have good receivers either, so
dude,
I don't
I
even
have
know.
I have
I don't
my
even
two
got
starting
advice for
ones.
you.
I have my two starting ones. The other two, Keenan Allen been hurt all the whole season
Oh
so
my
far, and
god, yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins is out till next week.
Oh, dude,
The the meme.
that meme you put in there.
One more week.
One more week, fucking on the shoulders, bro. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
I can't wait, bro. Did you see what he put on Twitter?
No, I didn't see.
Oh no, he made a TikTok. It says me moving myself from my bench to my starting lineup next week.
Oh shit.
Even
He's
he's getting in on the jokes.
Hey, he's getting in on it, bro. All right. Let's go ahead. DRAM.
Next,
Yeah,
let's go over
you
Buddha's and Anthony's.
Buddha
Are they
and
both in, are they both in
Ant
my division?
in your league? Yeah,
Yeah.
they're both in your league.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is Division One. It was a close game. He had 92 points to 84 points.
Yep.
I think there was some stuff that shocked people, like Trevor Lawrence. Like, how do you lose? How do you absolutely steamroll the Colts
Oh my God. See, dude,
and then lose to the Houston Texans?
that's one of those stat games, dude, that we could not fucking trust because
Yeah,
it was like, oh no, Jacksonville, yeah, they're gonna put up this much. What about the garbage points? Like we
it'll
were
be a
talking
shootout.
like it
Yeah, we
was
were
a.
thinking about that already. Like,
Oh my gosh, dude, it
we're
was
like, yeah,
so
Ed
bad.
wouldn't go off. So then you're looking at it and you're like, hey, if you're Anthony, you're like, man, I had a good first half of the games because like Delvin Cook and Nick Chubb together, that's like 50 points right there.
Yeah.
So like in the morning, you're like, dang, I popped off, bro. And then you look at the middle of the games and no one showed up. Like
Right.
look at the stat line of the Dolphins defense. You think the Dolphins are going for -1 point
Yeah.
against the Jets?
That's tough. And you know what I think that's like a subject of? That's a subject of them not having Tua. So the
That's what
offense
that is.
isn't flowing.
Uh-huh.
So they're out there more. The defense is out there more because the offense is going three and out, three and out, three and out. So it's not necessarily they're bad. They're fucking tired.
Yeah,
That's what I think it is, bro. That's what I think.
it's got to be because it was the offense is stuttering so bad that the defense was out there at least what 30 minutes of the game.
Yeah, no, big time.
I mean, you're playing
Yo,
30 minutes.
Leslie, what's up?
What is up?
Oh wait, come on, man. We don't have to do the fake stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Soundboard,
But we
soundboard.
don't have that. Wait, hold on. How do I not have that?
That's a classic. It's a banger.
How do I not have that? What would that be? Just air horn, right?
Yeah, I guess air horn or DJ freaking mix. I don't know. They always play that in the clubs, you know.
I know, right? Okay, there we
DJ
go.
Rock the
Add
Vader.
it. Okay. There we go. We
Yes,
added it.
sir.
It's quick. Sorry if anyone's listening with headphones.
And
your ears are bleeding now.
So breaking down this matchup, you know, Derek Carr, you got a little bit better than you thought. 22 points. I think he was like at 19. You feel good. Trevor Lawrence, he got half of what he's supposed to get.
Yeah.
On Buddha's side, if you look at Buddha's team's actually kind of scary if you start the right people. Like this last week, Bryce Hall from the Jets, that his game was absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
To have 26 points but only score 1 touchdown, you had 20 points of ground game.
Yeah.
Between running and receiving, like that's hardcore. So like you put him up in there, this game's not even close. But Rashad Stevens, he's carrying over. He's gonna be New England's #1 runner. Bill Belichick likes to run, so I think 17 points can be his average now.
Yeah.
Trevor Jefferson, he balled out again. He's a hit or miss. He's not even a hit or miss. He's a boomer bust. Literally, like he's the definition of boomer bust.
Yeah. Right
Because,
now,
I mean,
for sure. He's not having
yeah,
average games at all.
Yeah, because I mean, I think the whole rest of the year he had like, let me look real quick. He had 184 yards the first game. Boom. 48 yards second game. 14 yards third game. Then it's like 147, 154.
Damn.
So it's like either you get something crazy or you get something that's
or
like
you get
mediocre.
nothing. Yeah, and then dude,
Yeah,
if you just like take a step back and look at these games, you got Ant over here 10, 24, 26, and then his team dies. Okay?
absolutely dead. It's
Dead.
roadkill.
But then you go to Buddha's side and you have 21, 3, 17, 19, 5, 0.2, 3.3. It's just she
It's
had more people that popped off. He had
yeah.
one, two,
He had two
and
people
a
that went off.
double digit quarterback. And
That's it.
then she had 20, 17, 19, and the
The
kicker.
kicker.
Dude, we fucking
The
talked about it.
kicker.
Coming
Yup.
in clutch. 16
16.
big points, dude. That washes everything that Ant had on this side other than his receivers. Because
Yeah.
that's 7, 1, 4,
That
4,
kicker. That kicker
negative.
did better than everything than his two running backs.
Yeah,
So your kicker is doing better than almost the whole guy's other team.
that's tough, man.
That's rough. And then you can't even do what ifs because all of Anthony's bench equals just Bryce Hall.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's the scary part that Buddha's team could have been in that 120, 130 range points wise if you
Easily.
play a few different players. Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, the real people you're hurting on is just like your
Melvin
flex.
Gordon could have went
You
in
put 10
there.
points in.
And
You
yeah.
got Bryce Hall. That's another 26 instead of 3. So easily that could have been a top scoring team again this week.
Yeah, for sure. And
And it
it's
hurts for
tough.
Anthony because I think Anthony's like on a 2-game lose streak. No, he just won one. Now he lost one again.
Yeah.
And then Buddha's becoming a sleeper because Buddha's on a 2-game win streak.
Yeah. And that fourth in the division, that's one off the playoffs.
Yeah.
So
In our
interesting.
division, our division is first place.
Second.
Yeah,
Yeah. So hey, we have a question. Leslie said, "How about Cooper Rush, our Lord and Savior?"
Hey,
That's a personal question to you.
here's the thing.
Is Dak sitting? Just leave Dak.
Here's the thing.
If
I
you have
like
an
Cooper
away
Rush.
game, leave Dak in Dallas.
I like Cooper Rush. He's really good.
Oh, let's hear
But
it.
he's not running the offense
Oh
any
my
differently than Dak.
god.
You can plug. Here's the thing, right?
Okay.
With Tua out, Teddy Bridgewater, the gap is not that big, but it's substantial.
Well, Teddy's sleeping now.
Yeah, he's sleeping. But like you take out like Patrick Mahomes, that's a whole different offense.
Of course.
You take out Lamar Jackson, completely different offense. You take out Dak, it's the same damn offense.
So Dak's not special.
Here's the thing, I don't think we should have paid him all that money.
Okay. This is coming from a true Dallas fan.
He's next level in leadership, though.
Oh gosh.
Oh
Gosh, that's tangible now.
He's good in leadership.
He gives a good little fucking speech pregame or what?
The thing is, as a football
Oh
player,
god.
I don't know. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Like as a character, he's got the story. You know, his mom died of cancer and all that. He's got a crazy.
Oh, I didn't hear about all that. Yeah.
Yeah, his whole first season, his like last year in college, his mom died.
Oh wow.
So he had like a crazy college senior year.
Oh,
So
okay.
like it was like a whole thing. Then like last year he got hurt. Was it last year he got hurt, and then his brother committed suicide. So then this
Oh
year,
yeah. Was that the brother that was in the Campbell's commercial with him?
I think so.
Dude, that's crazy.
And so like you have like all this like he should be amazing.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But it's just Dak. I'm like, come on, bro. It just sucks when you have to put like the amazing. I think the hardest comparison in football is D line to offensive lineman. Like the talent gap.
Yeah.
Because I mean, when you're offensive lineman, you're all built the same, right? But the defensive line isn't. In the middle, you have two fat asses you can't move.
Yeah.
On the outside, you have two buff guys who run faster than a wide receiver.
Dude, they're thinner than linebackers now, dude.
Dude, I'm
It's
like
fucking insane. Yeah.
the specialty gap is hard.
Yeah.
And
For
so
sure.
you have to have all these amazing guys for Dak. It ain't happening.
Yeah. Okay, we got some. Dak's not special. He's just been having bad luck. Okay. Yeah. Hey. You can
Bad
see
luck.
you see it's been done. I understand if he comes back, he is going to come back to a bit of a harder schedule.
Yeah, the next 4 suck.
But if if he's missing passes or just his reads aren't as good, then
He's
there's
so
got to be a
right
point
now.
where you got to put Cooper. You got to put
Yeah,
Cooper Rush in, man.
because I think the first game I did not think he played that good.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
balls were off. Everything
Right?
felt slow. Even though Tampa Bay's defense is good, I was like, it's just not it. It's not hitting right.
It's just not flowing. Yeah.
And I
Exactly.
hate to say it, but majority of Dallas fan bases, they're bandwagoners.
Okay.
So it's like they're bandwagoners. So then it's like, as soon as they see someone doing good, they're like, keep him in.
Keep him in, whatever it is to win. Yeah. Dallas, we're the
Any,
greatest.
we won in the '90s.
Oh my
My
God, right?
god.
Yeah, Michael Irving, yeah, championship. Oh, okay, we got Travis in here. Devontae Adams suspended.
I don't think he'll get suspended.
I think he might get suspended one game just to make an example, but it was only a misdemeanor charge.
Well, it was actually less than a misdemeanor they came out with.
It's actually less. Okay, and
Yeah, in that because it was where did they play at? They played in Kansas.
yeah, Kansas City, yeah.
So like the filing or whatever was like it's under a misdemeanor.
Oh, okay. So I think if they do give him a suspension, then they're just trying to make an example out of him.
Yeah, it'll be like one game at most. I
If
think
they do, so we'll
even if they do
see.
it, if not,
But he's not out here raping people, stuff like that.
or
So
beating his kids or something.
yeah, Ray
He was
Rice.
he did push that guy, but he didn't go out of his way to push that guy.
Yeah, it was
The guy
complete.
kind of walked into him. He pushed him.
It was frustration and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
this guy's gonna get paid.
Oh, I know it. You know that he's getting at least $1 million or something.
This guy, he was driving like a beat up Honda Civic. Now he's rolling in a Tesla, like
Yeah, because
hands free driving and shit, bro.
the guy put on Twitter like, "Oh, I usually don't do this stuff, yada yada." I'm like, you know, you're getting paid now.
Yeah,
He took
shut
the
up.
opportunity.
Yep,
We all would have done it.
exactly. Yeah, just get your cut. Shut up.
Yeah,
Let's
give me
go.
my money. That's it.
Yeah. All right, let's jump into Travis's game
Travis and Yavin.
and Jivin. All right. So Travis is in my division, so I was
You
going
wanna
for
talk-
Yivin.
I was going for Travis.
I was going for Yivin. Let's go, Yivin. Let's go. And yeah, he whipped that ass. No, well, not that much. It was
Man,
like
Why
26.
is it every game so far? It's like the first three positions are it, and then after that, it's just dead.
Honestly, dude, that's how the league is right now.
Like another goose egg.
Injuries are doing that. Injuries are doing that. And then I don't think there's any crazy dominant defenses in the league anymore.
Yeah,
Like
and there's no
crazy, like I don't know,
There's
man.
like no real crazy offenses either. It's all matchup based.
And the tight ends are crazy weak, dude. Because now you have Waller out, Kittle's not showing up. You have Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, and that's it. Taysom Hill, and Hawkinson for 1 week.
Rob.
What?
Tell me about this. Hawkinson.
Fuck. Oh my god. I saw this.
Game, but you. 3.8 points. 2.6. 7.8. 32.9. 0.6. How do you feel about that? The only game you went off was your game. How do you feel about that?
Fuck TJ Hawkinson. That's my narrative. I hate that guy. I hate him.
The only game you went off is against you.
The only fucking game, dude. And I didn't lose by 30 points. Like, oh man. That's tough.
It just sucks.
Yeah. Well, let's just jump into this one. Not crazy high.
No.
84 to 58. So we have some underperformers big time. Jalen Hurts, easy 27.
Yeah.
Great.
He's average at that. That's like his average right now.
He's running. So his points are going to be there no matter what. Look, it was only 20 to 17. And he still put up 27 fantasy points. That's great. Like,
yeah.
Your team's putting up that low amount, but you're still getting that many fantasy points? Awesome.
Yeah. And the thing is both of his touchdowns were rushing. So he couldn't pass the ball to AJ Brown that Travis has.
Exactly, yeah. So he was kind of a...
That's 27 points for Yavin, only Yavin.
Yeah. It's because he knew he had to show up for me. Yeah, I still hate that guy. But we have Herbert. He's nursing an injury still. your ribs
And it
don't
was
heal
run heavy.
overnight. Yeah, and it was run heavy. Eckler went off that game.
And the backup,
Even the
Joshua Kelly,
backup,
yeah.
yeah. So that's 16 there, and then you can see the drop off for Travis. 9, 8, 11. So it's not necessarily bad. It's just not amazing. Like Cooper didn't have a 17-point game. Hawkinson actually. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I was reading the wrong line. I was reading projections. It was a little lower than expected. 3.6,
Yeah.
5.4, Hawkinson 0.6. So it
AJ Brown
does drop
3.2.
off. Yeah, exactly. And then
Yeah.
you just have Yivens that don't look any better because he's got another goose egg. So let's bring that up.
Let's hear the goose egg.
Goose
Mm-hmm.
egg over here from
Goose
Higgins.
egg.
And did he get hurt in that game or anything? Or just didn't get
No,
the
I think
looks?
no, last minute, I'm pretty sure last minute they said
He wasn't
no,
active.
he played 10 snaps and then re-injured his ankle.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So that kind of sucks. You think, hey, you're gonna be good. They just brought him back too early. That's the
Okay.
problem.
Yeah.
They didn't give
That's
him a full
tough.
week to rest.
But yeah, Yavin won it with his first three guys. Hurts,
That's it.
Kamara finally showed up, 17, and Barkley. Barkley's been consistent. His
Yeah.
projection was 16.6, and he scored 16.6.
Yo, hey,
What
give someone
the
that.
fuck?
Hey, yo, give someone at ESPN a raise.
Jeez,
What the
I
fuck?
know, right? Man, that guy needs fucking. He needs to get the bag.
Dang,
Um,
that's a good projection.
but yeah, you look at Travis's bench. Nothing really he could do. Just kind of a down week. Some bad
Yeah,
matchups for him. Um, and yeah, just a couple people showed up on Yavin side, and that's the only difference.
that's really it.
Yep.
Because I mean, yeah, even had some people on his bench, but nothing to really. Oh, I mean, he had some good. He had Damian Pierce on his bench that he could have put in, but he already won, so I don't really think it mattered at that point.
Yeah, exactly. We never really go over the winner because you know we don't want to add. We don't want to twist the blade in
Yeah,
there. We don't want to put salt in the wound. Like, damn, you could have lost by 100 if you
it
put.
just it just makes me mad that the guy I dropped didn't do shit until after I dropped him.
That's the story of your fantasy year,
Yeah,
big
because I'm
time,
like, wow, he only had 11 carries, 15 carries, like whatever. Then
dude.
it's like
That
boom, 20, 14, 26.
that is the story of your fantasy league this year
You
for
know,
sure.
but I'm literally the what if guy.
Yeah. All right, so let's go. Next one is gonna be
Gonna do mine
uh
with Zach.
yes, your matchup. Fucking points flying everywhere in this
Dude,
matchup.
everyone popped off.
Ugh.
But let's get a little controversy in the chat.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Let's hear it.
how you gonna get a tight end who ain't get no
Oh
catches
my
for no
god.
yards and score 40 points?
Bro, I think he hacked it. I think he hacked ESPN and he just changed the point total.
I'm not gonna
And
lie, I was gonna give myself 39.8 on my tight end. I could just score. I was gonna do it for myself.
yep, see? You could have. I would have let you. No.
You know what? Let's get a goose egg in the chat because
Yeah,
I got a goose egg on my team.
39, and let's see how much yours guy can dig into it. 0.
Big zero, big goose egg.
Man, that is tough.
Dude, we gonna start with the quarterbacks.
Well,
Patty Mahomes. What I
let's just sit back really quick. 159 to 130. You put up 130 points and lost.
and lost. This is my third week in a row of 130.
That's tough, dude.
You beat me like 130, 140 something over to 130. Then I lost to who did I lose to after you?
Wait, you've lost 3 in a row?
Yes, I won 2-0, now I'm 2-3. Let me go to my schedule real quick.
No, dear.
I lost to you. You put up 130 on me. Then I lost to Yavin, who put up 152 on me.
Ooh.
And then I lost to Zach, who put up 159.
Damn, it's just bending you over, buddy.
It's like, what can I do?
Oh man. And it's funny
So
because it's not fuck, man. There people are
it's like
playing out of pocket.
insane.
Yeah.
It's like I can't even do anything on my benches either. Like I'm literally playing the best people I can, and it's just not enough.
Yeah.
So like last week I said, Patty Mahomes is gonna hit 40. He got 38.
I
If it
read
was
I re-listened to the pod, dude, and I said, what are you comfortable with? Like, you don't watch the game. You're like, fuck, I won. And you're like, I don't feel comfortable unless I'm up by 50. Like, if I don't watch the game, it has
No.
to be 50. And then
And I
you
said,
go,
30, I lose.
30, you lose. But then, dude, you said it pinpoint. You said, oh, if I'm up by 10, I fucking lost. And, dude,
I
you
just
went into
said,
the last game up by 10.
yes.
Oh, my God,
I
dude.
said, if it's by 10, it's over.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
done.
over. And I was like, well, he wasn't wrong.
Yeah. So Pat Mahomes, he hit a 40. Joe Burrow, I thought it was gonna be a shootout like when it was Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, but
Yeah.
it was a much slower game.
Yeah, slower
And
pace.
Joe Burrow, I don't know what's wrong with the Bengals. They went from like the highest scoring offense to like just weak this year.
And didn't they
And the
improve their
Rams,
line?
yeah, they spent like 100 million on 5 linemen.
Damn.
So it's like, what the heck? And then the Rams too. Like both Super Bowl teams look super weak this year. It's like, what the heck happened?
Yeah, yep.
So next line down, Joe Mixon kind of got what I thought. I thought he was gonna get like 8-ish. Christian McCaffrey, it's kind of a false stat line because he didn't get a touchdown to the very end.
Oh,
So
okay.
he was sitting around 10 points. I was like, yeah, that's average.
Yeah.
Um, Damian Harris, he got hurt. I'm pretty sure he got hurt.
He
And
did, yeah,
Stevenson came
early.
in. So that sucks for Zach. But the big upset to me is like, Williams is in. He's gonna get like, I don't know, 15 points. They run a lot. They're number one offense. Bro, no one scored on the Lions. So I was like, that running back's a dud.
Yeah. Yeah, that
You
whole
got
anyone played the Lions was a dud because it was just a horrible game.
yeah, they did not play good offense. They literally moved it around to go against Jared Goff.
Yep.
They worked him. Bill Belichick did. Next stat line down, Stephon Diggs. He's my wide receiver one. I know he's gonna pop off, but week after week that Keenan Allen's out, Mike Williams is that guy.
Yeah.
He goes beast mode because there ain't no one else to pass. You got 10 receptions.
Yep.
So it's like I know Diggs didn't do good, but Mike Williams staying toe and toe. That's crazy.
Yeah, you don't expect that.
And then, well, that's a tell of both of the receivers. Marquise Brown goes off because D Hop's out still.
Yeah.
AJ Green's out. So Zach is playing both people who are like fantasy superheroes because they're like the Robin.
They're very injury dependent right now.
Yeah.
Because
They're like
once
the
those
best
people
tight
come
ends.
back, it's
They
gonna be
fall off.
tough.
Yeah. DK, he stepped up and I was feeling better. Dude, like the last minute he fumbles. -2 points. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
DK, really, bro? And then let's get to the most important stat line
Fuck. This dictated your whole game.
of this whole game. Taysom Hill, the tight end with no touch, with no receptions, no yards, but he runs all damn time. 40 points against my Jets tight end, whose team scored 40 points, didn't get a single catch.
Dude, and that's why, okay, we're going to get to waivers, but I don't trust anybody on the Jets anymore.
Yeah,
Because how the fuck do you score 40? Yeah, they scored
and
40.
no one pops off.
Brees Hall.
It was
That's
a
it.
one-man show. He was a super tank.
It's crazy, dude.
Leonard Fournette, man, he had a game of the year last week.
Yeah. And, dude, you had someone going neck and neck. Like,
And yeah,
it's not like
in
fucking
every
Wilson didn't
aspect.
show up.
Yeah, every matchup I think was good except for the tight end. Because even if you look at defense, my Cowboys showed up, man.
Yeah, no, you're winning things on this side. Of
Yeah,
course,
I took the Ravens.
Mahomes, but
He's Mahomes.
if you look, you lost by 29 points. If that tight end puts up 10, which is above average,
Yeah, which is way more he should be getting.
so you put up 10 instead of 39, your guys'
I win.
game is tied. It's close. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's exactly tied. And it's crazy because that happened. On the other side, you put up nothing, but all around your team played better than this team. But he had two 40-point scorers.
Yeah, that's 80 points just those two people. So half the points are just those two people.
Those two people.
Yeah, because like my kicker, above average, 16.
Yeah.
My defense, 22, above average. My flex, 19, above average. Like everything played good except for my tight end role.
And is it crazy that he still could have put in fucking Tyler Lockett.
Isn't that crazy?
Jeez. God, dude.
But yeah, so he would have to move Leonard Fournette up and then put Tyler Lockett in the flex, which would he could be shooting like a 170-point game.
That's insane, yeah.
No, more than that. He's
That
like
was like
180.
180. Yeah, it would have been like 185.
Yeah, can you imagine that?
Jeez, dude. I can't
So I'm
imagine
like,
putting that up. Yeah.
damn, that hurts, bro. And then look at my
Yeah.
bench. Aaron Jones, 8 points. Keenan Allen, hurt.
And
Big
it's
goose egg.
tough right now because you're not necessarily going against the best teams in the league. You're just having bad luck.
They're just
You
balling
get what I'm
out
saying?
against me.
Like me, I went against fucking G-Ram and Nick.
Back to back.
And they're 1 and 2 in my division. So
and they were healthy at that time.
Exactly. They were healthy, so it was 1 and 2. I got my ass beat. But like Zach was on a losing streak and comes out with 159 on you? Like,
yeah, like what?
Dude,
like what is the
I was
odds
on a
of that?
losing streak. I come out and beat you. And then fucking who was your last game? Sorry, who was your last game in between?
I lost to you.
To me?
Then I lost to Yivin, who
Yivin.
absolutely balled out 152.
Yeah.
And then I lost to Zach at 159.
See, so I guess Yivon's the best team that you've lost to.
Yeah.
Because
That is
Yivin,
consistently good.
he's 4-1. Yeah, he's 4-1
Yeah.
in the league. So
But it's hard to judge. It's hard to judge on that when everyone in my division is 2 and 3, besides Yivin.
Yeah, you got to look at point totals and narrow it down and all that shit
Yeah.
because essentially you're all in second place.
Yeah, even on your side, there's only 3 first, second, third.
Yeah, that's it. So let's jump into that. It's my game last, right?
Yeah, your game against the Tondo.
All right, let's ride.
At Broncos Country? That's right.
Let's ride. Dude, when he said that shit at the fucking press conference, I'm like, this
After
motherfucker thinks it's a
losing?
joke?
Dude,
Oh,
you think
man.
this is a game?
It's a game, bro? All right.
Wait,
So this game was completely controlled at the end of Monday night. I had to have people show up. Atondo put in the chat that he was like, I knew I lost, but I was not that confident going into Monday.
no way.
Because the players that needed to pop off for me are the players that could be shut down in a sense of they're going to double Travis Kelce. Yeah, they're going to double Travis Kelce. They're going to do everything they can to stop him. And then Jacobs,
run defense.
they have the number 1 run defense. Yeah. I was going at a risk because Jacobs had 29 last week against the number 3. So I'm like, fuck it. Let's try it, you know? And as you can see the score, it worked out for me.
Yeah, because I mean, you take those 2 guys, it's minus 51 points. You're down by what?
Yeah.
30?
Yeah, I was down going into the game. I think, let's see. So it's 25 and 26. So 51 minus 24. I was down. I was like in the 83 range. It was like 110 to 83. So I'm like, oh, fuck. But let's first go into it. Jared Goff. I was like, yeah.
The worst QB
picker in the league. Yeah. And dude, I should have known. Okay. Fucking Jared Goff's having a bad game. I have fucking Reynolds and St. Brown, his 2 receivers. So they had fucking worse games, dude.
Reynolds did pretty good.
Hey, Reynolds was good. He didn't get any touchdowns, but he had 92 yards. But St. Brown, he's nursing an ankle injury, so I don't know if it was partially he was rushed back or what, or double team because he's a wide receiver 1. But 1.8, man. That was tough. Brandon Cooks, I thought it was going to be more of a like shootout vibe a little bit.
That's kind of what I was feeling.
Maybe garbage points, you know? So I was like, he's still a wide receiver 1 and 2 fucking points.
Yeah.
So those
4 catches for 20 yards.
Dude, my 2 starting receivers added up for 3.8 points. I'm like, fuck, man, this is not going my way. I'm about to lose again.
Yeah.
This is divisional.
And as you're watching, Eckler's having a game of his life.
Oh my god, dude. It's one of those where I'm like, fuck, can the game end already? Because it's just like, he's going to get more points if there's time on the board, you know?
Ooh, let's let the people hear. What did you think when you saw Gabe Davis's first play be a 98-yard touchdown?
Dude, I thought the fucking app glitched or something, dude. I was like,
Yeah,
how does this motherfucker have 17 points already? I'm like,
it's like there's a minute in the game.
the games haven't started yet. Like, like I'm looking at the fucking app and I'm like refreshing that shit. And then I look and I get a fucking highlight and it's like 98-yard touchdown, Gabe Davis. I'm like, and he doesn't have him in his wide receiver spot. He has him in the
Yeah,
fucking
in the
flex, dude. So
yeah,
I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah,
And then, dude, fucking, I don't know if it was the same quarter or not, but fucking comes back again, another fucking 60-yard touchdown. I'm like,
yeah. In the same quarter, both in the first quarter.
dude. And that put him at like 32 and a half or something.
Right away.
So I'm like, fuck, dude, what's the ceiling on this guy? He's probably going to put up like 50 points.
Yeah,
Luckily, he only got like 2 more catches, and that was
yeah.
it.
Look at his stat line though. 3 receptions, 171, 2 touchdowns.
That's insane, dude. And dude,
Like that's a crazy stat.
the fact that that one-handed catch looks so fucking easy. It looked like he was playing
Dude,
flag
it looked
football,
like
dude.
butter, bro. Like he had Velcro on his hands.
Yeah, I'm like,
I was like, what in
damn.
the frick?
It was crazy, bro. But yeah, so I'm already like real negative going into fantasy. Cause you
Yeah,
have that, you have Eckler going off. I'm just like, fuck, man, I gotta rely on these two going head to head to get me this win. And
yeah.
it worked out, man. It worked out. Travis Kelsey had an insane stat line, 7 receptions for 25 yards and 4
That's
touchdowns.
look at that stat
Four,
line.
dude. 4 touchdowns.
7 catches for 25 yards.
And dude, if you watch the game, they look so fucking easy. He just like, let me go 3 yards and let me turn. Boom.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
let me catch and make one jab step this way, and then I'm gonna be faster than you and just run to the corner.
That's not even 4 yards a catch, right?
It,
Because what is 428?
yeah, if you take the touchdowns away, it's a horrible game.
Yeah, it's a 2.5 point game.
7 for 25. You're like, what the hell is this guy
Yeah,
catching
what?
screen passes or what the fuck is this? But no, one was 2 or 1 yard touchdowns. One was an 8 yard touchdown, and the other was like a 3 yard touchdown. So he had 4 touchdowns and like 12 yards.
Yeah,
And then the
that's
other ones were
crazy.
just like fucking filler. I'm like, wow.
That's just nuts.
And then Josh Jacobs just went fucking off, dude.
Yeah,
He's coming into his
154
own, man. 154.
and
He
two
had
and a tutty.
he had 21 carries, 154, a touchdown. He had 39 yards receiving as well. So he's just all around playing really well. And
He's just playing next level, man.
and it's not like we played matchups. It's not like, oh man, he did really good because they're ass. No, he did this against Denver, who's number 3, and Kansas City,
And
who's
guess
number
who's number
1.
one?
So like, I'm fucking keeping him in forever.
Yeah,
He's gonna stay in because he's got, like you said, Houston after this bye week.
yeah. Let's see what he got real quick. Let me look.
Yeah, it's
It's
dude,
a night. He's got Houston, New Orleans, Jacksonville, Indy, Denver,
again. Yeah,
Seattle,
Seattle's the
the Chargers.
worst. Yeah,
Dude, there's no one. He's got Week 17 San Francisco.
yeah, because the Rams haven't proved nothing. Maybe New
No,
England, depending on how he game plans.
Yeah.
But
But even at that, it's Week 15.
I think he's really versatile, so they'll just use him as a pass catcher or something else. But yeah, dude.
That's a really good looking freaking next 8 games.
Yeah,
So
putting
like
me into the
you're screwed
playoffs.
on this bye week, but it's like after that, bro, it's like, dude, sit and forget, bro.
Exactly. Yep. And then we just kind of look at the rest of the team for Atondo's side. There are some what ifs. Pollard, he had benched. He could have outscored. Well, his running backs only did a few points less,
Yeah.
and the flex was an amazing play, so you're not taking him out.
Yeah.
So yeah, if he switches out running
he's
backs, he
2-1.
gets like 4 points. Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing to actually turn the tide.
Nothing that crazy.
Yeah,
It just really helped you to get just an absolute baller game out of those two people on Monday night.
oh, it was great. Yeah, 29-30 the score, so it was a really high scoring game. So it worked out. But
I mean, it also sucks you though because it was your Raiders that lost
oh man, dude. And it's
on
one of
some
those things,
iffy calls
it's that bittersweet shit because man, they're playing better. Cause man, if you would have told me like
2 weeks ago.
yeah, if you're telling me we're losing 30-29 to Kansas City, I'm like, I don't know
Hey,
about
you
that.
generous,
Like,
bro. You
yeah,
generous.
you real fucking crazy. Like after we blew that shit to Arizona and like shit like that, I'm like,
The
no way,
Charger.
fucking
Yeah.
Mahomes gonna cook us, you know? So for it to be that competitive, I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season
Yeah.
after this bye week.
Even the beginning, you're up 14-0, I think.
Dude,
I'm
it
pretty
was
sure.
17-0.
Like, what? That's crazy.
Yeah, everyone's like the announcers. I hate the announcers. They're like, "Yeah, you're seeing that right. It's 17-0, Las Vegas Raiders." I'm like,
Dude, the only one worse is Joe Buck against the Cowboys.
it was Joe Buck and Troy Aikman that
Oh
were
my,
doing
yeah,
it, but
dude.
yeah, Joe Buck
Joe
and
Buck
the
is
Cowboys
so
is
annoying.
it's a bad combination, bro.
Dude, Joe Buck's the worst, and he's like,
And you know
you
you're
know,
gonna get that
if you
shit on
take away,
Thanksgiving.
yeah, if you take away his 5 catches for 100 yards, he really didn't do nothing. Well, no shit, Joe Buck.
Yeah, if he doesn't show up to the game, then you know he's not gonna have any stats. Yeah, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. You
Yeah.
dumbass.
If he didn't blow out his knee, I think he'd be doing better. Yeah, Joe, me too.
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
Yeah, he's horrible. And he does all the
Oh,
sports, so everyone's like, just stick to fucking baseball. And then he does baseball, and everyone's like, just fucking stick to something else. Like,
hey, put him in
yeah,
little kid soccer. Hey,
I know, right? Let him do pickleball. There's a pickleball league starting, so he can do that. But all right, that puts us into waivers.
waivers.
Waivers. It's going crazy. This week is the first week of buys. So
So it's huge.
a lot of people are getting desperate. They're not going to drop these players, but they have nobody able to
Wow, there's a
play.
lot.
Lot, dude. So let's go ahead. Waiver report, waiver wire, recent activity.
Yeah, we have a lot. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 different waivers.
Dude, fucking Zach got Taysom Hill off of waivers?
Last week, yeah. He wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't doing nothing.
And the only reason, because I had been hearing good shit about him because he just has that threat.
Yeah.
No one else can throw a passing touchdown other than him. But I have Travis Kelce. So I don't need to fucking cater a second tight end, you know? But I had been hearing good things about it. And to think he was on waivers in our league, wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So shit that went live at 1:24 a.m. Wednesday
Also,
morning.
I don't know if you can see it though. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Is it paid up? But like you can click the waiver report, and it
Yeah.
shows you who got in pick in what order.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So
and
like
it does it from the day. Perfect. Yeah, that's better.
yeah.
All
So
right.
then it's like priority first. That means that Anthony was the first pick of the whole week.
Okay, yeah. So Anthony had priority. He dropped Trevor Lawrence and got Geno Smith. I think that's a really good
Solid
pickup.
pickup.
Yeah,
That's a solid pickup.
they're playing well.
He's
Um,
he's playing next level. Guy who's been sitting the bench, he's playing really good.
yeah, for sure. Um, Travis, DJ Dallas for Seattle.
And it's always good to pick up a backup guy.
Pete Carroll did say that he was going to get him involved. So that is interesting.
I don't know if it's a second pick strong.
Yeah. Are you picking him up with the intent of only playing him if Walker gets hurt? Or you're thinking he's going to have enough market share with Walker?
That's
Like,
what
you know?
yeah.
So you got to really
So Pete
evaluate
Carroll,
that.
he does do a lot of 50% with running backs.
Yeah.
It's like neither of them ever really get crazy.
Yeah. That's what happens. Yeah. And that's the Rashad Penny and Carson thing that they've had going on for years, you know?
They've been doing that for years.
For years. But let's see. We have two people that could not pick up Geno Smith because Anthony did. It looks like Atondo was trying to get Geno Smith. What a
It shows
surprise.
that?
Yeah, it says unsuccessful reason. Player has already been added
Oh,
to another team.
I don't see that. Let me see.
Yeah, you go to waiver claims process. That waiver report you said? It shows people,
Dang.
yeah, dude. Puts them on
So
blast.
it really does. I didn't read this.
Yeah.
So Tondo tried to pick him up
And
and Buddha.
Buddha unsuccessful. Then we have Buddha making a claim for Jason Myers, kicker
Yep.
from Seattle, dropping Juju. You dropped Juju for a kicker? Damn. But that makes sense because she has Carlson. That's a Raider kicker. He's on bye. You're not
Yep.
gonna drop Carlson. That fool's been putting up
No
double digits.
points. He's
Yeah,
putting up points.
exactly. Okay, we got co-host in here,
Yeah,
Hayden
yeah.
Hurst.
I do a little pickup.
I've been hearing some stuff about Hurst. Okay,
He's more consistent.
and you can't keep Conklin after a
You can't.
fucking goose egg.
Yeah, you can't keep someone when their team scores 40 and he don't even got a single catch.
Yeah,
You just can't do it.
that's
It's
tough, man.
impossible.
We got me next. I think Thielen's
Adam
a really
Thielen,
good matchup because they're going
better
against
team.
Miami.
Yeah, and it's a better team than the Texans.
Exactly. Yeah. Look who I traded. I gave away Brandon Cooks. They're not scoring. At least fucking Minnesota's gonna score.
Yeah.
And this can still just be a waiver pickup for me. I'm gonna see the matchups and kind of work it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think he was a good pickup. We got Yavin over here getting a kicker as well. He dropped his kicker though. Cleveland kicker dropped for New England kicker.
Yeah, that's a
So
good pickup.
I think that's okay. I think York actually missed a kick, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he missed the kick to beat the Chargers.
Oh yeah, 2 weeks back, huh?
Yeah, no, last week. It was 29.
No, they beat the Lions.
Who beat the Lions?
New England.
No,
Oh,
no.
York, yes,
York is
Cleveland,
the
yes.
Cleveland kicker. Yeah,
He missed it. Yes, he missed it at the very end.
to beat. Yeah, so.
He missed two of that game, I'm pretty sure. One early
Oh,
on
okay.
and one at the end.
Yeah, you deserve a drop. Rashad White, running back, Tampa Bay.
He traded one backup for another backup, but the backup he got now has like 50% of the snap share.
Yeah, exactly. So that helps.
So that's a small pickup.
I think Herbert went to nothing almost, right? He only got like a couple carries,
Like
so
5 carries, I think, something like that.
yeah, that's a good switch.
The
We got
Rams D.
oof, I don't know about
I
that
don't
one.
know. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Especially the Vikings are going against Miami, you're not gonna get. I thought I heard them say
Tua's
you're
not
not gonna
back.
get Tua back.
You're not getting Tua.
You're not getting Tua back. You saw how
You're on the third string.
you're on the third string. Teddy's gone. Yeah, so I
And
don't know about that.
The Rams got dotted up by the Cowboys.
And who are the Rams playing? I
I
can't
mean,
even
they can't be that
imagine
much-
who that matchup is, where it's so
Oh,
amazing.
Carolina. That is a good matchup, though.
Mm-mm,
They lost their
nah.
head coach.
I
They lost their head coach.
I
and
understand
Baker
that.
was at 50%.
But you know what you have to do? Use
Huh.
fucking Christian McCaffrey. That's what the head coach wasn't doing. Use Christian McCaffrey.
True.
He's the center offense. I don't know
That's
about
true.
that. I think I would have kept Vikings against Miami just because of the third string quarterback deal.
Yeah.
You know, a third string quarterback is not. He doesn't think he's getting fucking field time.
Yeah.
Third string, no way.
No, he don't.
Yeah, and then we got
Another solid pickup.
Jacoby Myers. He had 2 weeks where he didn't play because of a knee injury, but he came back.
He
Looked good, and then and so now their offense looked good. Like I said, Garrett Wilson for the Jets, 40 points scored, but this dude didn't have shit. So I'm like, what the hell's happening over here?
Yeah.
Patriots defense pickup,
Solid pickup.
and a Dolphins drop. I understand it.
It's
I
hard
don't.
with the Dolphins because they're always out on the field.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. They're getting so fatigued because there's no offense, there's no drive, there's nothing like that on that side, so they're not getting rest.
Yeah.
And then we got Jacoby Myers was an unsuccessful pickup for Ant.
Ant wanted him.
Ant wanted him, but he had been already dipping and diving and getting all kinds of other people. So,
Damn, Ant had put a lot of requests.
oh, I do. And you know who I'm not.
He's an emotional player. I might have to ask him for a trade.
I'm surprised that I don't see Nick here anywhere after scoring 46
Yeah.
points.
Nick on the bottom of the but who can he drop? He's not gonna drop Jonathan Taylor.
Oh yeah, he's hurt. Yeah, he's just
He's
hurt.
not gonna drop DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, I think he's just dealing with injury then. Yep. And then Ant gets Terry McLaurin. The trade I made with Yavin that I think I'm losing right now. Fucking Amon St. Brown.
I don't
know. Not great, but
Scary Terry, he's not Carson Wentz's favorite target. He loves Curtis Samuel.
Yes, he loves Curtis Samuel. And even that new kid, fucking, what was that, Dime or something like that? That fool had like 25. Yeah, so I don't know. I just think he doesn't get good share, so that's why it's tough. But a lot of action.
Is Dubs is not that bad though, or Dobbs or whatever.
Yeah, Dobbs. Yeah, Dobbs.
He has some good games, but he's not doing. He had one bad game last week.
Yeah.
But other than that, he was doing kind of average.
Yep. Well, all right, so, now that puts us into
week 6.
Week 6 key matchup.
Or what we could also do is we could do the final standing projections because it goes off last week.
Final. Okay. Final projections.
That's under standings, yeah.
Let's do that really quickly since it's not going to fluctuate before we look into the future.
I don't know how it calculates this.
Scoreboard. Where do I go? Standings? Final projection. Yeah. All right. So now we're looking at this weird little chart. And I'm 4th. On draft day, I was 4th. And now I'm 4th.
Yeah.
So I haven't moved at all. This is where off of your draft they projected you originally, and now
where you're sitting now,
and now what you have where you're gonna be. So Yavin drafted in the 9th place,
and they think he's gonna be the winner.
And they think now he is gonna be number 1. Okay, we'll go over the pluses. We have Ant coming in from 10th all the way to 5th. So I'm like, okay, he did make a lot of moves
changes
on the waiver wire, so maybe they're seeing positives out of that. Co-host,
they have me up 4 spots.
4 spots. That's a good jump.
I just keep losing to the best team.
Yep, you're getting my curse, bro.
Dude, it lives on, bro.
From 7th to 3. And then we have a small move from G-Ram from 3rd to 2nd.
Yeah.
But let's see who's fallen. Let's ride. Went down from 6th to 7th. Then we got
my brother from 8th to 10th.
Oh my God. We have 8th to 10th. So if you're not down, they're going to kick you down.
Yeah.
They just put your foot right on your head and they're squeezing it. And then we got Buddha 5 to 8. Which is weird because she's winning now, right?
But she's been starting the wrong people.
Yeah, so let's see these long ones, though. We have Zach from 1 all the way down to 6th. So that was a far fall. He put up 159, but like I said, we don't know how the hell this shit works, but
that he put up 159, but remember he had the 40-point tight end. Maybe ESPN's considering putting him only to flex or quarterback.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then we had the furthest fall was Nick.
And you look at his team.
It makes sense. He put up 46 points. He's really hurt right now. So he went from 2nd all the way to 9th.
The only thing is Nick's team.
He's handcuffed.
They want to fire the head coach. They want to fire Nick.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Nick's
he needs some milk.
Yeah, it's tough for him right now, but you can't get in. You can't get rid of anybody.
No,
you can't. So
it just sucks. You got to live with it because they're all injured, but they're good.
You just got to deal with it at this point. But yeah, that's kind of like little matchup. We'll go over standings at the end of it after we do the key
Yeah, week 6.
matchups.
Yeah,
Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into that. This is week 6, the first week of bye weeks. So we'll be highlighting these options. I'm expecting less points scored throughout the whole league just because a lot of people are sitting.
yeah, a lot
Um,
of 4 bigger teams.
yeah, so I'm gonna try and see. I want to do the teams that are in my division. Of course, I'll do mine, and then. But it looks like we're crossing over a lot this week.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of division
A lot
switching
of
up.
crossover. So let me go
Every single one
ahead.
of them is, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'll start off with
You want the biggest matchup, which is probably Yivin against Nick.
Yeah, let me do Yivin and Nick just because if Nick
That's
falls
number 1 on my
again.
side. Yeah, that's number 1 on my side. Number 2 on your side.
Yeah, so let's do that. Um, right now projections, Nick's having another soft week. 85 points.
He
Yivins
does have
coming in at
Waller on
108.
I week though.
Yeah, so he still does have someone he can switch out.
Does he have a tight end on the bench?
He does not have a tight end currently on his bench.
Interesting. Will he drop someone for it or just take the L?
Jerry Judy. He can drop this injured kicker. Philly's kicker. I think
Oh yeah.
that's worth dropping instead of getting
Oh,
a
who does he
goose
pick
egg.
up?
Well, he already has a kicker in his spot.
No, but for tight end.
For tight end, you just go matchup. That's the only thing you can do. There's enough for you to get a starting tight end somewhere. And it might be on just these teams that don't have crazy offenses. Maybe even do
Do you pick up the tight end from the Vikings?
you
That might be a
could.
good
That's a
pickup.
great matchup.
I don't know who Seattle's playing. I forgot who Seattle's playing.
So I have it over here right on the side. So um we got Patriots against the Browns. We saw the Browns they let San Diego put 30 up on them, so that's going to be pretty high scoring. Jets, Packers, Jags, Colts,
Yeah, Jags, Colts, and we know you. I just dropped Conklin.
Saints, Bengals. Yeah, so
He didn't hurt stop it, but
there's some things you can do, but yeah, at this point he's just a loner
wait,
anyways, but
the Jaguars, that Evan Ingram on the Jaguars, he don't look too bad.
yeah, if their
And
offense can pop off.
And they beat the Colts already once, like 28-0.
Yeah. Are they
I
playing?
guess you're right.
Are they playing for the second time already?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, because that was the week 1 matchup.
They played in week 2.
And they're already playing in week 5.
And they're playing in week 5. What the
That sucks.
hell?
That sucks.
That's weird. Maybe
Man,
because
the
they're
Colts have played a lot of their division already.
yeah. Well, the Raiders played
the
one.
Texans.
The Raiders played one through their division already. Once.
Oh yeah, all 3 of them, huh?
All 3 of
The
them. Yeah.
Chargers, no, not Chargers. The Cleveland. Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
the Chargers. Chargers, Cleveland, and freaking
Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they went through all one of them once.
Yeah. So we were 1-2 with our games being pretty close. So we'll see. But
Damn.
let's just look. Waller's gonna be that big gap where you're not making up any points. Doesn't look like anything's on the bench. That's available, of course. He's gonna have
If Jonathan Taylor comes back, you might want to start him against James Robinson.
yeah, you can fill that in there. Because I
But
think
even that, look at Nick's matchups. They're kind of not that strong.
yeah,
The Giants held Aaron Jones to 8 points. J.K. Dobbins, no Aaron Jones. You got Drake London against San Francisco. San Francisco's defense has been doing really good. You got Kareem Hunt against the Patriots, and the Patriots shut out freaking the Lions. So like everyone on Nick's side's kind of scary. Like you almost don't want to freaking do anything.
yeah, it's a bad matchup again. And then You just have people that are gonna show up on ya events. He's more star studded, and that's just
Yeah,
because his people aren't hurt.
and good matchups.
Jalen Hurts, you got Kamara going against Cincy, you
It's,
got
you
Saquon
have
going
Hurts
against
against Dallas.
Baltimore,
Yeah, Baltimore. CeeDee against. I mean, you got
Philly.
Mike Evans against Pittsburgh. That's a
Yeah,
good matchup. So it's like, damn, he got some good. He just has good matchups all the way through it. He's gonna be his 108. I think is gonna be accurate. I think he might go over that.
yeah. There's a possibility for it to go over, and then he still has some stuff on the bench. Curtis Samuel could have a good matchup.
Uh,
Um,
Robertson, the running back from the against the Bears. If he's on the Commanders, but he's against the Bears, he did good last week. So against a weaker defense,
yeah, and that's the thing. Do you want to even? He's got to get Higgins out of there because, um,
ankle.
yeah, that was 0 points. So you're not running that risk again until he's completely healthy. So
Yeah,
yeah, that projection is going to be a bit higher. So, um, just looks like a tough week for Nick.
it's another one though. It just keeps stacking up on him. You know.
Yeah, these injuries are killing him.
The only good part's already got Nick's $20.
Oh my gosh.
You can't go salty mode.
All right. All right, so let's go. You can pick a. Do you want to do Travis or do you want to do G Ram?
Let's do. I'm gonna do G Ram against Zach because that's a close matchup, I think.
Okay, go ahead.
And then Zach just beat me.
So you're a little salty.
Yeah, I think
You're a little salty boy.
I'm a little bit. QB like that. This is a good matchup for QBs right now. This is probably the closest it'll be. Josh Allen against Patrick Mahomes,
And they're going heads up.
and they're going heads
It's
up.
Buffalo, Kansas City. But
Yeah,
what
that's big.
I think the better defense out of those two is Buffalo
Yeah,
because Raiders don't have a great defense.
and Kansas City's was getting tore up over the top.
Yes.
And you ain't stopping. You could stop one. You could probably stop Stephon, but you ain't stopping Gabe Davis.
You got to
know?
pick. And then I think McKenzie's
You
coming
gotta pick
back
and choose.
too.
McKenzie, that other rookie Skater or whatever, he did good. It's like you ain't stopping all four of them.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have Singletary open it up down there too because they're such a threat with the passing. So I think it's gonna be high scoring for Buffalo, and then it would be just very, very surprising for me if Buffalo's defense is able to trump Mahomes.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's gonna be a shootout. It's gonna be both quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So I think it could be 30 points apiece, 40 points apiece on both sides.
Easily, it could be. Yep.
The running back situation, I think Raheem Mostert's probably equivalent to Joe Mixon this year. So they're pretty average. I think Leonard Fournette against Pittsburgh is much better than Travis Etienne against the Colts.
Yeah, because I think Fournette's going to get an early lead. He's going to be the workhorse. He's going to be the goal line guy. Yeah. He might not have amazing, rushing per yards, per attempt, but he's going to have 2 touchdowns. Yeah. So,
Mike Williams, I think Mike Williams' stat line depends on if Keenan Allen comes back.
Is he still fluctuating on possibly coming back? Okay.
This week is the week he could come back.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, if he comes back, I don't know if he's getting 9.3 points.
Yeah.
He might be in the 5 range.
And I think Cooper Kupp's...
If he stays out, it could be higher than 9 points.
Yeah, and that's the risk because also too, Mike Williams just changes his position, right? So he gives up the RB1. Keenan takes those routes. Now Mike Williams takes the secondary routes.
Yeah, the wide receiver 2 spots.
Does Mike Williams pop off more because he's not that guy getting the double team, or maybe he's running the slot, or I don't know, dude. So that could be interesting.
Just what they do with the Chargers offense is their receiver 2 does a lot more shorter yards, which is yards after carry stuff.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And
he's almost like a safety net.
Yeah, it's more like a check down, you know?
Yes, yep. Glorified check down.
That matchup's against Cooper Kupp, and Cooper Kupp ain't slowing down.
Exactly, yeah. You're not winning that head-to-head, so if you can get double digits out of that, then that helps. But, yeah, Cooper...
Let's say Cooper scores like 17. If you can get 11 on Mike Williams, hey, you're golden.
You got to make it up somewhere else, yep.
Marquise Brown. It's the last game without D-Hop.
I think he's gonna have a really good game because Seattle can't stop shit right now.
They couldn't stop nothing, bro.
They can't
So I think
stop
he
anything,
wins up
bro.
that matchup because Michael Pittman has been hurt.
Yeah. Yep.
So I don't really know.
He's
That
gonna
and
have some rust.
that rookie on the Colts looks really good. Alec Pierce.
Yeah.
So tight end again, is Taysom Hill gonna do the running again?
He's
If
gonna
he
get
is,
0.9
big
points again for you. He's
Yeah.
gonna he's gonna be like a Hawkinson for me. Goes
Yeah,
off
he'll
and
do
then once
nothing.
he's not playing me, he's gonna be shit.
Yeah, because Mark Andrews, he's that guy.
Yeah,
So
Mark
you
Andrews
need-
is getting double digits easy.
Yeah, easy. So you need Taysom Hill to either be the guy he was last week or he's not showing up. There's no in between.
Yeah.
Tyler Lockett, massive game last week. He's going against Arizona, who they need to score against. So it could be a big week. Jalen Waddle against Minnesota's defense, but they got no Tua or the second string quarterback. They got no Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah. So I think,
So-
yeah, that goes to Lockett either way.
Yeah, either way it does. 49ers against Atlanta, and then these are both great defensive matchups. Atlanta's not doing too hot. You got a strong 49ers defense. The Pittsburgh ain't doing much, and they got to go against a good Buccaneers defense.
I think the only thing that's favorable, like from one side to another, is Buccaneers going against that new quarterback. They're gonna be able to bait him into some picks
that he hasn't seen in the.
he
college.
hasn't even seen. Yeah, exactly. So
They're gonna get him a lot, I think, with that defense where all the linebackers are up on the line and they drop back into coverage, and depending on who it is, they're gonna get him on that.
exactly, yeah. So I feel like they have the option to get more turnovers. As to where the Niners, they're gonna play good defense, but do I think
It won't be as explosive.
do I think Mariota's throwing 5 interceptions or 3
No.
No.
Definitely not.
No. So like
Whereas Kenny Pickett, I can see Kenny Pickett throwing a pick 6.
pick 6, yeah, exactly.
That's 8 points right there. Interception for 2 and a touchdown for 6.
Yep. So yeah, honestly, dude, going down this list, if Mahomes can stick with Josh Allen, I feel like I'm favoring Zach's team.
Zach,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's
As crazy
projected
as
the other
G-Ram's
way.
team is,
I know.
yeah. As crazy as G-Ram's team is, I'm kind of leaning towards Zach.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I mean, the win probability, it's 49-51.
Oh, yeah.
Either way, it's iffy.
Insanely close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great fucking matchup for sure.
That's going to be a one to watch.
That'll be a good one to watch. That's number 1 in my division. And then he's a 2 and 3 from you guys. He's right in the middle of the pack. So
He's coming off a big ass win against your co-host.
Yeah, a big ass beatdown. Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
Is that the most
I don't-
points? No, that's not the most points because
No,
G-Ram
G-Ram
scored
got 165.
165 same week. Yeah.
So
Damn.
the thing is, like, both top scorers are facing each other this week now.
Yeah. And they both look like they're going to have matchups where they're scoring 120, 130 plus again.
Yeah, because I think, oh no, Yavin has a big projection. I was going to say they're the two biggest projections, but Yavin has 108.
Oh, okay.
So we went over Travis's and Buddha's. We went over G-Rams and Zach's. You want to talk about...
No, we did not go over Travis and Buddha.
we
I
didn't-
went over Yavin and Nick.
Yavin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so now I'll get Travis and Buddha, and then you'll do your matchup, and then I'll do mine last.
Yep.
Okay, so projections. Buddha 101, Travis 85.
Ooh,
They're both
that's
coming
rough.
in at 2 and 3. They're both sitting in that playoff contention area on their divisions. And when we look at it, it looks like the bye week affects both of them, but it does affect Buddha more. We have Daniel Carlson, the kicker, and Derek Carr. So a quarterback and a kicker.
The number 1 kicker.
But the number 1 kicker, yeah, the easy 15 points a week kicker, you know? So it's a little tougher. Odie, get over here. I don't trust this guy. Sorry. So yeah, those are big buys that are a little tough, you know? But she still got the point lead over here, 101-85. So we
He has
look,
good pickups.
yeah.
Like Stevenson, now the starter. That's a good pick.
Stevenson, great pickup to have on your bench.
Melvin Gordon, starter now. Good
Melvin
pickup.
Gordon, yep. That's a Monday night game, so another nail biter going into fucking Monday for Buddha. Jefferson, if he shows up, I think he can. They're going against Miami. You're gonna wear that defense down. So
Yeah.
I think that's a very possible big game. Jamar Chase against New Orleans has a possibility of having a couple touchdowns, maybe 1 and 80 yards. That's all you need. 1 and 80 yards is,
That's it.
you know.
That's 14. Easy.
Gerald Everett, I think that's a
That's a hard matchup, I think, for him.
Chargers tight ends have been pretty good because that's kind of Herbert's bailout too, but
yeah, it's a hard defense.
Denver has a good linebacking core that's gonna be able to play him well. Brees Hall in the flex.
But Brees Hall is another pickup.
Yeah, a lot of these
they
people
finally come up to starters.
A lot of these people were kind of rough in the first couple weeks of fantasy, and now they're like, "Fuck, they're paying off," you know.
And now they come through.
Yeah, exactly.
And you really see it in Buddha's point total. Like that's Buddha's point total though.
Exactly.
Right,
yeah. And then we had that questionable Rams pickup for a Minnesota drop. So we'll see how that goes. And then on Travis's side, it's just not easy matchups, I think.
Yeah.
It's not really that he has bad players, it's just they're not in their ideal matchups.
Yeah.
Herbert,
Tampa Bay, that's
Najee Harris in Tampa. I think that's the only weapon they got. So they're gonna put 8 in the box and make Pickett throw it. Yeah, so
that's all you gotta do.
Tough. Kansas City, if Buffalo's not really that good of a run team, then maybe that number 1 run defense for Kansas City will show up. So Singletary might not get as much. I think Dallas is, what is that? You guys have a good secondary.
Yeah.
So AJ Brown's not popping off.
Only team in the league that teams haven't scored multiple touchdowns on.
I've seen that. I saw that stat you put in there.
Brady 1 touchdown. I think the Bengals had no touchdowns. It's all field goals.
Yeah.
Then it was, who's after that? Who's week 3? The Giants. Saquon only had 1.
Yep.
After that, it was this last week, which was the Commanders, only 1. No, they only had a field goal, I think. So it's going to be interesting to see. This is going to be a big matchup to see if Dallas is actually good against good teams or they're just good against bad teams.
Exactly. Yeah. This is the 5-0 fucking the 5-0 Eagles.
Interesting like stat kind of line is Dallas has practiced all week with a receiver at QB to mimic Jalen Hurts. Not Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Oh, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. No. Yeah, dude. You have to have someone with speed like that.
Fast.
Because he's going to get up and go on you. Yeah. It makes sense. He's got Mari Cooper against New England. New England, you can tell that their defense can come now. They can come with it. So
they're smart about it.
Exactly. Njoku, again, now you're Cleveland heavy. You're going 2 people, which is tough. Chris Godwin against Pitt, that could be good, but he does have a question mark.
Yeah, so, but he is hurting.
If they get a lead, they're like, all right, well, we can just rest him, you know?
Yeah, run it with Leonard Fournette.
Let's not let him get hurt anymore. Like, oh, fuck. Ravens against the Giants.
But the Giants just shut down the Packers.
Yeah, and that's iffy because Saquon's going to get his, which is going to be 100 and something yards. Like,
yep.
And Ravens defense is tough. They gave up 17 unanswered, or 20 unanswered, right?
Against
20
Buffalo.
unanswered to Buffalo. So, yeah, I can see why the point totals are leaning towards Buddha and Let's go, Buddha. Let's go, Buddha. Oh, because Travis is in my division.
But you know what? Boo.
All right, so
But
let's go.
even on Travis's bench though, it's like you can't really put no one in.
No, yeah, it's the bye week. The bye week and the matchups are pretty tough. You're not putting DJ Dallas in. That's a good pickup, but I think you need a
You're
week to
not
prove
confident
it.
yet.
You need a
Yeah.
week to prove it first. Exactly. Let's go
Now
ahead.
the Tondos.
Yes, you jump into Atondos. Where's that matchup? Sorry. Let's ride.
Let's ride. I
All
think
right.
point total wise, they have me projected at 103, him at 96. Which we'll go down that. We'll see like where that kind of makes up. QBs,
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins against Joe Burrow. That's pretty even with the matchups against the Saints, against Miami. I mean, that's gonna be pretty even. They should be right to be around. To my opinion, it'd be right around 25 each, somewhere right around there.
Yeah.
Because
Sounds right.
neither defense is really stopping them. So hopefully it stays pretty even. Next, Austin Eckler against Denver's defense 12. I think that's kind of pushing it a little bit. I think he's going to get right around 9 fantasy points.
And that's the thing. It really just depends on how good that offensive line is for the Chargers.
Yep.
Because Denver's shown that they're a little soft.
But they're still the third run defense.
But they're still ranked third. So let's see. Are they not as good as they say? Or did the Raiders just play well? And
yeah. That or are they projecting off what they saw last week against Cleveland?
Exactly, yeah.
Cleveland defense is no Broncos defense.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you got the next. You got McCaffrey against the Rams. I mean,
there's an option for him to get a touchdown, and
because Tony Pollard had a 70-yard touchdown run against the Rams.
Exactly. So you need one of those and 30 yards receiving. You're good.
That and then it's a new head coach, like an intern one.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm just a guy stepping in, here's my thought process. Dude, I come into Carolina. Who's their best player? Running back. All right, give it that full. Run the ball.
It's going to be a very basic playbook with Christian McCaffrey at the core. And how do we get him open? How do we use him as a check down? Yep. Screens.
Yep.
It's a lot of shit, you know? So,
next matchup, I got Aaron Jones against the Jets. I think Aaron Jones is the feature running back against that matchup because you need someone who hits hard to slow down the clock. Yeah. Whereas when they were playing the Giants, you need someone fast to keep up with Saquon. That's why they run a lot of AJ Dillon. But I think Montgomery against freaking Commanders, that's a massive win because the Commanders weren't stopping nobody.
Yeah, I think they fall into that. They fall into that same bucket as Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle.
They're one of those. If you got someone going against them, just play it. Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes to receiver ones, this is probably one of the best receiver one matchups. You got Stephon Diggs against Kansas City because you know it's gonna be a shootout. Remember the playoff games? It was like freaking 40 points to 40 points.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be high.
Deebo Samuel against Atlanta. They ain't stopping nothing, and that's Deebo. He can run and catch.
Deebo has that dual threat, so even if they go up early and they need to run the clock out, they're still gonna do fucking end arounds with him and fucking read options and
jet sweep.
Jet sweep. There we go. Yep. So he's versatile. He's gonna get his points no matter what.
Yeah. Either way, it's set up like that. Next down, the receiver 2, DK Metcalf. I think Seattle's that team that surprised everyone this year.
Yeah, Geno's playing well.
We thought it was gonna be a pure rebuild team.
Yep.
And I think what are they like 3-2? I think something like that. 2-3.
Something like that. I think maybe 3-2.
But they're putting up points.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're putting up points. So I mean, he will do good. Devontae Smith though, he also could do good off the field against Dallas. We don't know if this Dallas defense is going to show up and be like freaking star-studded, or if it's going to be pushed over because we have no offense. They're going to get tired in the fourth quarter. Yeah. I think you can hold Jalen Hurts to a half. I don't know if you can hold Jalen Hurts for 4 quarters.
Yeah, and I think that's
running you.
I think that's the biggest matchup of we're gonna see how well these teams actually play, because you can look at Dallas' schedule and say, oh, they've been playing pretty easy teams, and then you can look at
but no mobile QBs.
Exactly, that too. So it's like I just feel like it's hard to say anything with confidence in that matchup.
Yeah,
You
Because
know?
they could pop off, they could not pop off.
Yeah, exactly.
Down the tight ends, Hayden Hurst, he's been doing pretty good. He's going against a soft New Orleans defense.
Yeah.
But you got George Kittle who's going against a weak Atlanta defense.
But man, Kittle has not been showing up, huh?
He's 50-50.
Dude,
Either they run the ball a lot and he just he's just run blocking the whole time, or he does like 15 points.
Yeah. Exactly.
In the flexes, Jeff Wilson Jr. on my side, he's going against soft Atlanta defense. But on the opposite side, you got Gabe Davis against KC. He's gonna be shooting out.
And Gabe Davis, dude, you're not gonna get 34. I'll tell you that right now. That's not gonna fucking happen again. But yeah, he could easily have 20 because if each team's gonna have 4 touchdowns on each side, 5 touchdowns, one's bound to go to him. He's big. He's got that type of size advantage when it comes to the red zone.
Buffalo's that team. If they're up by 30, they still ain't slowing down.
Yeah, they don't run when they're up. They keep the normal offense running. It's crazy.
Yeah, they didn't put in Josh Allen till the fourth quarter, like last 15 minutes, and they're up by 35.
Yeah.
So
they don't take their foot off the pedal at all.
I think my defense, I'm taking a risk. I have faith in my Cowboys, so I'm going to start them against Philly because last year they ran one back on Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
So, mine, I'll live and die by the Cowboys.
Yeah, and I think you can, though, just because of fucking Trayvon Diggs and his interception. Yeah, like their type of turnover ratio helps,
Yeah. 16 sacks, I think, we lead the league in sacks. So each one of those is a point.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good game. But they got Jaguars against Indy, who absolutely shut down Indy last time.
It's insane, dude.
It's a good matchup. Then I got Tucker against the Giants, and then he got
McPherson
against the Saints.
Yeah.
So, even though I think this point differential is kind of lying to you a little bit, I think it's to be closer than you think it is.
Yeah, it's only at 7 points right now, so I just think it's gonna get dictated by the running back play. Is Eckler gonna go off? Is McCaffrey gonna be consistent? The defenses is where we can see a gap too. Was it a fluke that fucking the Jags played that well? Yeah. Colts have been super inconsistent, but if they get Jonathan Taylor back, like
they scored 6 points against the Texans.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, what?
What happened?
Who's making these rules, bro?
Yeah.
Like if you told me last week, oh yeah, Houston's gonna beat Jacksonville, or no, who won? Jacksonville?
Houston won the game. It was 13-7.
Yeah, 13-6
or 6. Yeah.
The extra point, yeah.
Didn't get the extra
13-6. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no way.
Would not believe you.
So very, very interesting game. And then you got some Monday nights in there. You got some Sunday nights.
It's all mixed around.
Yeah, nice little mix.
So we got like a couple. We have one Thursday in there, and the rest are like you won't know until Monday night.
Yep. And then let's jump into my matchup.
No, you against
Anthony. I am playing the worst Mendoza.
I'm pretty sure Anthony's on my league. Let's see.
Anthony is in your league.
Yeah, so I'm rooting for Anthony. No, I'm rooting for you.
Yes, root for me.
Co-host.
Am I going for you too?
Who am I facing?
You're facing Otondo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go D-Ram, go D-Ram, co-host. But dude, if anyone got bent over and fucked during bye week, it is me.
Looking at him right there.
Look at my bench. Derrick Henry bye. Josh Jacobs bye. Amon-Ra St. Brown bye. Josh Reynolds bye.
You have 3 teams of the 4 teams on bye.
Yes, it's like, bad.
What's the odds of that? 32 teams in the league, and you got 3 of the 4 on bye right now.
3 of the 4. It's insane, dude. And they're crucial fucking big positions.
All starting running backs.
And we just kind of look at it now. I gotta have Lamar have a fucking game.
Pull a Lamar.
Have a fucking game. He was off last week. He missed some crucial fucking passes. So
The one for a touchdown
hopefully,
he missed.
dude, man, some of those, man, he was just squeezing it. He just did not get it right. So I got to really hope for some big games on my side and some
Ooh, you're
defenses to
ballsy,
show
bro.
up. Why?
Starting the Bills against KC?
Dude, I don't want to drop him.
You can't.
And
you
then
can't drop no one on your bench.
And then Benjamin, I have to have him because if they say, hey, we're not playing Connor because his ribs,
You can't drop no one.
I'm fucked, dude. So I don't even know. Hopefully, but
Hopefully, you guys don't tie, and it comes down to bench points because, bro, you ain't got no bench points.
fuck. Yeah, let's not do that. If that shit happens, dude, I have the worst luck ever. A fucking tie when we're using .00 pointing. Like, there's no way. Lamar Jackson, I think he's gonna win that matchup against Geno. Hopefully. Arizona's defense has been okay. It hasn't been horrible, but Geno's playing really well.
Been that crazy though.
Yeah, and then I just don't think the Giants have played someone like Lamar yet, so hopefully I get that.
Yeah, they haven't really played a mobile QB. It's gonna be different for them.
Connor's going to be really dependent on the updates because I do have his backup, Benjamin. So if they tell me, hey, Connor is going to be on a rep count or some bullshit, then Benjamin's going in for me because Seattle's going to give him the reps. Seattle doesn't play too well, so
yeah,
I got to expect that. He's going to beat my ass because he's got Delvin Cook on that side, and then he got Chubb. So that's where I need Lamar Jackson to make up some of these gaps that are going to get created, because then I have Michael Carter. He's only kind of like a goal line guy, maybe, so hopefully they score. I don't know, man. It's really tough.
At this point, it's like, man, I almost want you to start Eno and James Conner.
And that's the thing. Is it better to do that than to even have fucking Carter in there? Because Breece Hall's taking so much. But last week, Connor had 2 touchdowns.
True.
I mean, not Connor. Sorry, Carter had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So Breece Hall had a lot of work, but Carter still went in there for some goal line shit. So I don't even know.
The decisions, bro.
It's tough, man. Corey Sutton going against the Chargers. I got Lazar against the Jets. I do think Aaron Rodgers.
8.1, I think 8.1's a little lowballing him. That's Aaron Rodgers' favorite target right now.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because I feel like he's pretty good. Hey, buddy, get over here. Oh, he's laying down. Sorry. He's touchdown dependent. So I think he'll have 80 yards, but if he gets a touchdown, that point total doubles.
Yeah.
He's at like 15 with it. So I got to hope for that. Jacoby Myers, I hope New England, that game turns into a shootout. Cleveland doesn't have a great defense. They let Chargers go ahead and score 30 on them. So I got to hope for that. Kirk didn't have a great game last week. So that's all I can hope for. Again is a fucking shitty game from him. Sutton for Denver. I got to hope that they get to Russell. He's playing pretty shitty,
He's playing pretty washed. You heard it here first.
Travis Kelce is going to win that matchup against Tyler Higbee, I believe. Because he's going to be that mismatch that Denver's going to have to try to handle. But, dude, you can't game plan for Travis Kelce.
Nope.
And even when it's a broken play, that's the first person that Mahomes looks for. And
when shit gets out of the pocket, that's the first guy he checks down.
Throws his fucking hand up, bro. He's like, right here, let's go. Like,
and Kelce gets the plan. He gets it.
Yeah.
If he's out the pocket, just scramble, bro.
Yeah, find him. I think Thielen's a really good matchup for me in this flex because they're going against Miami. I think a lot of points are going to get scored. And if Miami gives priority to Jefferson, Thielen's going to kill him.
Yeah.
And he has that ability. He's a good pass catcher. He's proven. It's just, does he get those looks,
Yeah.
I got to hope Cleveland and then Chubb, Kareem Hunt go off against the Patriots defense. And they're in a boat where they're...
He has Chubb.
Yeah, so hey, handcuff yourself, give me, 2 points, that's fine. And then Buffalo, just don't go negative. But
Yeah.
fuck, that's tough because if it's a shootout, they're going negative.
Yeah.
So I don't
But I
know,
mean, the
man.
Raiders handled them pretty well.
Yeah.
So
So I can only hope. I don't have options. Look at my
yeah,
bench. I don't got shit. So, and I
this is
can't
a pretty
drop
week.
anyone. Yeah. I'm glad it's getting over with now because these are my wide receiver and running back ones, kind of. So I'm only going to get handcuffed again when it's Lamar Jackson and Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
That's it. So I'm kind of happy that it got done a little early. I don't have to worry about it. So we'll see.
You have to be 2 or 3 when this happened.
Yeah. Yeah. At least I'm not 0 and 4, 0 and
Yeah.
5. Like,
Usually
fuck.
you want to be up, so then when this happens to you, could take it L.
Yeah, exactly. I can't take one, but at least it's early enough in the season,
or it doesn't bother you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make it up.
But yeah, I
And
can't make any moves.
Thankfully, your division's not super strong.
Yeah, I think G Ram's the only one making that pull away now.
Yeah.
Since Nick's team is really injured, so now we're fighting for 2 spots, second and third.
Yep.
So I think I have a good opportunity, but we'll see. I'm not coming in hot in the projections, so it's just one of those. I can't do anything about it. I'm not gonna look at this and be like, "What if I?" No, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, you're putting it all on the table, bro.
I can just watch football and have a good time. That's it.
Enjoy this weekend. Yeah, that's it. You root for the
Yep.
Raiders.
I know,
Oh
right?
wait, they're on bye week.
That's a win.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's go.
But yeah, that's it. He's got some matchups, but does he even have to switch them? I'm down. I'm already down on that side, so it's just up to him if he wants to look at any matchups that might look beneficial. But he's already projected to beat me by 13. So
Yeah, it's kind of anything else he would have done would be a risk.
exactly, yeah. But yeah, that's it for the key matchups. Let's get into
You want to just break down
the
standings?
standings. Yeah, so I'm in the standings right now. There's East and West. We got D-Rams on the east side, and it is Yivin 4-1, and then everyone else is in second place. 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 3. The order it goes in, this is all based off of like points and points scored and shit like that. We have D-Ram, we have Zach, Buddha, Anthony.
Yep.
So right now, Buddha and Anthony not making the playoffs, but they're all 2 and 3, so very close.
Everyone's fighting for that 2 and 3 spot.
Everyone's fighting for that spot. We're only on week 6, so it's pretty young in the season.
Yeah, we still got almost 10 more weeks.
But very competitive still. You can see Yivin is pulling away in that division though.
Yeah, with the wins.
With the 4-1.
Points 4, it's not. Points 4, I have 2 more than him.
Yeah.
So not really worried about that. It's just the actual wins.
It's just the actual wins, yeah. And then we got the West. We got G-Ram pulling away as well, 4-1, but we do have Nick at 3-2.
Yeah.
And then it's
look how misleading Nick's 3-2 is. Points 4, 434.
Yeah, those last 2 weeks have hurt him really badly.
Yeah, you're over him like 140 points.
Yeah, I'm second in points. So I'm even over Yivin.
Yeah.
That's sitting at 4-1. I'm doing better than that. But
I'm better than too. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I moved myself into the 3rd spot in the last playoff spot.
Yep.
And 2 and 3. Atondo's at 2 and 3, right below me, and then Travis is bringing up the rear end at 2 and 3 as well. So very, very early. We're only going to be going into week 6, first week of buys, but you can already see last week I was last in the division. I won, so now I'm third in the division, and I'm making the playoffs.
It's crazy that look at the playoff percentages. Like the lowest one's 30%. Like everyone still has a shot.
Dude, on your side it's 48.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Everyone has a shot.
Wait, how the fuck? So Ant's in last place, but has one higher percentage than Buddha, which is in fourth place.
It must be based off how hard their schedule is.
Yeah, right. Strength of schedule or something. That's
Yeah.
funny.
And then like Buddha's probably higher because Buddha's on a 2-game win streak also.
Yeah, and then look at mine. I'm one game less than Nick, but we have the same percentage.
Yeah.
At 62.
But look at your points for you. You're 140 over him. You have a whole other
Exactly.
week of points over him.
Yeah. So my team has been showing up. It's just they got to
It didn't
be.
just showed up when you needed it.
Yeah, they got to show up against the right teams.
Yep.
But
I mean, you for G Ram's team, it's like you can't ask no better. He has 637 points for him, but he's only faced against 470. So like, he got good matchups.
yeah, he got good matchups for sure. Going to the playoff projections, we have co-hosts going against each other.
Wow, can you imagine the first round?
Oh my god,
Wow.
dude! So of course, week one's division first place have a bye, so that'd be
Yep.
of course G-Ram,
and-
Yavin, but then it's co-hosts going against each other at 4 and 5, and then we have Nick going against Zach at number 3 seed versus number 6 seed. So really interesting. It's fun to look at this shit. It looks like as of right now, the first week of playoffs is week 14.
So I'm gonna move that back one more week. So the first week of playoffs would be week 15
okay.
because week 14 is the last week of the buys.
And is there 18 weeks
Yeah,
this year, right? Okay, then I
Yeah.
think you can do that. I don't think it'll affect anybody. But
yeah,
yeah,
because
I don't
they
want the
don't-
bye
well, I think
weeks to affect
the first
the
week of
playoffs. That's not right.
Yeah,
Okay. So yeah, that sounds good. To do that. But yeah, this week is gonna be really interesting. Everyone's kind of in the middle of the pot. We're 6 weeks in after this week of games. So we're gonna have to start seeing some people make strides, or it's
Yep.
just gonna be competitive all the way till the
yeah.
playoffs.
It's gonna be no one's gonna know at the end.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm getting screwed over this first week by buys.
But it would help you in the long run, I think.
But yeah, that's gonna help me in the long run because now I only have to worry about 1 or 2 buys for
And you
the
ain't
rest.
You ain't taking Derrick Henry out, and you ain't taking Josh Jacobs out.
Yeah.
they're in there for the rest of it.
They're set. So, that's gonna help. Hopefully some matchups will be in my favor. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I think matchup wise, there's gonna be a lot of good matchups because there's no super defenses right now.
No.
No one's like a super defense. Like, wow, they're crazy shutting out everyone.
Yeah, exactly. So every offensive fantasy player has the opportunity to score.
Yep.
You're not like, fuck, man, I can't play any of those guys because they're going against blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
No, there's nobody like that. And there was things like that in the past, like, oh, no one's playing against the Ravens or no one's playing against the
Yeah.
Steelers.
Or Buccaneers 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
No one wants to go
So, no, and a lot of rookies, a lot of second string, third
A lot
string
of rookies
people
tearing up.
coming
Yeah.
into it. So it's going to be really interesting. Some of these games are going to go ways that we didn't expect, and we're going to
All
see
year's
it.
been doing that.
Yeah, we're going to see it. And it's going to dictate some of these wins and losses. But yeah, that'll be it for our week 6 kind of key matchups. We went over the playoff projections. We went over the standings, everything like that. Now to just talk about the pod a little bit. This will be going up on YouTube and Spotify as well as Apple Music or Apple Podcasts. Sorry. We would really appreciate support when it comes to Spotify. Spotify.
5 stars.
5
even
stars. Apple Podcasts as well. Share it.
Sharing it on your socials.
If we're sharing it, liking it, sharing it again, much appreciated. But yeah, that's it. We're 6 weeks. We're gonna be 6 weeks in.
We'll be consistent every week.
Huh?
We've been consistent every week.
Oh yeah, we're consistent. Oh, about that. Next week does have to switch from Wednesday. Okay? We'll talk about it. It's my wife's birthday, so.
Ah, damn.
I'll be damned if I'll be doing a podcast. You're gonna see me all dead in the chair. So
maybe we could do. We'll figure it out.
yeah, we'll see. Cause we can even do Tuesday. We can do, we can do Thursday early. We can do Friday and then recap the Thursday game.
Yeah,
Totally. Yeah, we'll see what's up. But yeah. It's going consistent. We're thinking about trophies.
What if we even did since the game started at 10, what if we did like an 8 o'clock in the Sunday morning one?
We can. I was thinking about trying to add something like that. Just add it on to our weekly.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe for circumstances of next week, we could even just do it. So yeah, we'll talk about our schedules with amongst each other and stuff like that. But yeah, Lombardi Trophy is gonna be coming. We're thinking that we're leaning towards spicy wings for the end of the year loser challenge. So
yeah, and then per loss they have
per loss. Yeah, we don't want to do one chip and send anyone to the hospital, but if we can do like a blazing,
that or even the second hottest one, like the hot ones,
that'll help. Yeah, so I think that'll be something cool. Like you said, I'll gather somewhere and do it that way.
You probably do like Buffalo Wild Wings. That way we can give the trophy out. We can give out the prize money.
Yeah, everything like that. So no, that'll work out for sure. And then yeah, we're just trying to fine tune the podcast as much as we can. We had a little more soundboard action in there. We're gonna try and be a little more consistent with just questions throughout the week. So watch our social. We'll be asking about what matchups you think are good, which ones are bad. Your thoughts,
like what you should start, what you're looking at.
Exactly, yeah. And then also too, maybe put up a Q&A Saturday night going into Sunday morning about sit this person, start this person, sit them, start them kind of people, in case you guys want any type of advice. It's not always going to be right, but hey, we'll give our input, okay?
But we've seen the stats because we go over talking about it.
Exactly, yeah. We take the time every week to look at this stuff so we can make it a little easier on you in case you don't have that time.
You're not caught up.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we're just going to keep expanding this, and it's already doing pretty well. Just 6 weeks in, so I can only imagine about next year and shit like that. So, I appreciate everyone who watches it. Like I said, please tag, share, follow, send it to your friends. Anyone who likes football, just let them give it a listen. But yeah, I appreciate it. That's peace out for me. Everyone, good luck. Good luck, week 6.
Hey, I hope my co-host wins.
Yes, we're hoping each other win. Look, let me give you some power right there. You're gonna win.
My spirit bomb. Give me the power.
All right. Later, guys.